Just give me a sec here. I screwed that up a little bit. Don't worry, everything will be fine. It'll stop blinking in a second, I promise. Holy crap. Yeah, that'll stop it for as long as it takes me to fix something that I didn't fix before because I'm a dope. My apologies. Okay, that's correct. We're correct here. All is working again. Now I come over here and I turn this back on. Why are you not working now? You should be. There we are. Okay. Hi guys, it's me. Good evening to whomever has joined me. I've gotten some more levels while you were gone. Okay, while I wasn't streaming. I'm up to level 46. Talked a friend of mine into picking up the game. The complete version is only like $15 or $16, and that includes everything except the latest new content, the new character class. So that includes the expansion. So if anyone finds the game interesting and wants to buy it, now's the time.
Inquisitor, you have entered the vaults of the Blessed Machines.
I have.
Stop those creatures before they destroy the Anger engines.
What kind of machinery would that be?
The blessed instruments crafted by the Cult Mechanicus. They channel the powers of prayers and alleviate warp energies to prevent this moon from drifting into the heart of the anomaly.
In other words, I cannot let the Black Legion destroy them.
Act before it's too late. Face them in the engine rooms before they bring destruction on everything here.
I'm working on it. Jeez, what a bunch of whiners. Eat fire, fools.
Forward.
Sometimes some of those guys don't get set on fire, and I don't understand why. I ask them politely, will you please catch fire? And it seems like they nod in the affirmative. I don't know what their deal is.
Repent!
For chaos.
I hope everyone has had
Brother Tealheart,
a nice
is there
little
anything I
Christmas.
should know about these sacred machines?
I hope you had a merry
You
little
must be
Christmas.
exceptionally careful in the main engine room. We could only imagine what would happen if the blessed anchors were destroyed.
You mean besides being swallowed by the warp surge?
There have been omens.
Yeah,
We have been
that would be
plagued by
bad.
holy premonitions about a sudden upsurge in the anomaly.
Premonitions?
I
Missed
saw
me.
a colossal tear in the void and an unrelenting flow
Missed me
of
again.
madness
Lol.
spewing through the hole.
Discharging.
They're dead. They trifled with me, and so they had to suffer the fate of all who do so. Oh, we've got a big, unfriendly bad guy
Discharging.
who decided he wanted to come and play. So, I'll play. Sure.
The
Kill all
Emperor's
y'all.
light has found me.
Eat this filth.
Eat this filth. Speak to me in such terms. Sir, you will have to pay in fire.
Inquisitor, We have detected an incoming void craft. The vessel is approaching the moon at considerable speed.
Stay alert and keep me updated.
Let's go ahead and hit and get ourselves revved up. Whoop, he's big. He was big. All I had to do was set them all on fire. A little fire scarecrow. Cave warp.
Unleash death.
I will be skipping through the dialogue, so you don't have to worry about any spoilers. Chest of loot.
Volley fire.
Repent!
Foolish minions of chaos, they just keep coming. They never seem to learn their lesson.
You are too late, mortal.
Off with the head.
Oh, eat flamethrowing death. They never had a chance.
Inquisitor! The whole moon is trembling. The Emperor's wrath is upon us.
The rest of the traitors must still be in the main engine room. I'm on my way.
Sacred slaughter.
Unfortunately, that was not interruptible.
I shall wear your cadaver.
Burn, baby,
Inquisitor,
burn.
the incoming vessel is transmitting inquisitorial authentication codes. They are asking us to surrender.
Tell them
That's
that you
not
have
going to be
engine
happening.
malfunctions.
Thank you, Captain Van
We'll deal
Winter.
with them later. They are destroying the anchor machines.
Good time.
Back to you, false emperor.
Perish, filth.
Indeed, perish filth. Couldn't say it better myself.
Eat lead.
Eat lead? Really? That's what you've got for me? Eat lead? That's really kind of disappointingly uninventive. I expect more from the spawn of chaos than eat lead. Seriously.
Kill the heretic.
I mean, I've got a snappy kill the heretic. I think that works a little bit better. Eat lead. Come on. What is there? One more batch of mobs in this room to purge. I will purge the unclean. Because trying to hold them down and bathe them, it just doesn't work.
What is happening, Inquisitor?
The
Oh, we do have a chest. We'll want to open that before we exit. Because loot. Because fat loot.
The
I will.
What do you...
Inter.
Oh, wrong place. Wrong place. Check real fast. And salvage the blues. And the greens. Couple of purples left over. Range damage, fear, damage bonus. It's not bad. Heat vuln is good because I like to burn things. You know, the way you do. But the purity seal I have is really quite good, so we will salvage the purple items and drop the last bit, which is one of the league mechanic parts. A clamp. And we will move on to the next mission. I am enjoying some holiday spirits. The spirit of neutral grain passed.
Inquisitor, you have returned to the sepulchre. You are truly blessed with zeal and courage.
I have no choice but to recover that relic before catastrophe strikes.
You are running out of time. I will pray for you, Inquisitor.
That's reassuring. I'll have his prayer.
Die, unclean.
Nurglings. You gotta love nurglings.
Inquisitor, you are interfering with my mission. I must command you to leave.
I shall not. You will. Allow me to.
I will.
You have.
Recoil, unclean. So, this is the what may
See if we have any rich chests. Oh, right there. Shrine. After I've killed everything. In the far end of the room. Two shrines in the room. That one at least I could have reached before fighting the big ugly guys. No loot chests? I am disappointed, son. Ding, 47.
Inquisitor, we have
Did we get anything nifty? That's actually a pretty good signum. Inner Valor. I don't like the one I'm using right now. Celestian Armor. Getting better on their damage reduction numbers. More health. No, the other one's got better stats still. So we will deconstruct these, salvage them for their parts. I have a friend. Thank you for. My first friend in this game. I've been alone for so long. Invaders on the Martyr.
Inquisitor, the Martyr has begun transmitting bursts of noospheric bleed. It is a call for help initiated by the machine spirit. The message asserts that the main cogitator room is under attack. Sequential shutdown in progress.
Those sick beasts are trying to destroy the brain and soul of the martyr. I'm on my way.
Mines. You hear this high-pitched beep and start taking damage, you've been walking on mines. They go beep, 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 boom. Filthy chaos cultists. Loathsome.
Inquisitor, secondary computational litanies show an exponentially growing demonic presence on the ship.
What? Where are those demons coming from?
Unknown.
Kill the heretic.
Kill the heretic, indeed. I mean, nothing quite says Christmas spirit like kill the heretic, you know?
An alarm signal. Really? You are too late. The soothing sound of silence. Burn, burn.
Burn, baby, burn.
We have
Chaos
arrived
Inferno.
At the main cogitator room.
Greater anomaly inbound. Mission objective updated. Protect the cogitators. Another burst of noosphere bleed received. Decoder prayer wheels activated. Inquisitor, you have been granted access to the data crux in the main cogitator room.
And what might that be?
A data reliquary. High clearance information storage which can be opened exclusively by the Tiberius Rosette with the tag Alpha Subject.
It sounds like the machine spirit is giving me access to the most important records on the Alpha Pariah.
Indeed. The machine spirit has calculated the chances of a total system malfunction. It
Machine
is
spirit's on my side.
98.5% and
Because I'm
growing.
cool.
I'm ready for my trial of faith.
Off with your head.
For the Emperor.
Just back and forth, setting them on fire, letting them walk into the fire that I set. The really thoughtful ones will just simply walk into the fire and expire.
Chew on this.
They're just not the brightest, you know, not the brightest candles.
Die, heretic.
Eat steel.
Eat steel's a little more inventive than eat lead, I think.
Your head.
Recoil unclean.
I apparently have a seasonal buff that summons a Nurgling on my side. 25% chance to summon a Nurgling ally on non-demon kill, maximum 3 at a time. I have pet Nurglings. Okay. I'm going to assume that these ones that are stuck up there are
Kill the heretic.
some of the heretics I have to kill to finish off the wave.
Prepare for another wave of hostiles.
I'm ready.
Understood.
Waiting for hostiles. Yep. Still waiting. Here they come.
Honor me with your son.
I like the guy yelling charge right as he storms into my flaming area of fire on the ground. Encouraging his other friends, presumably, to also charge into the burning ground. Itch. Ugh. Jerk thinks he's sneaky. Shooting my cogitator. You think I'm just gonna let you get away with that? Filth of chaos? Not gonna happen.
Curse you, Inquisitor. Eat steel. Give me.
Momentary break. Time for a quick sip.
Beg to your false emperor.
Burn, burn.
I'm enthusiastic about fire, you know.
Blood sacrifice.
Burn, burn. Burn, my pretties. Oh, boss dude.
Such a fine trophy.
He doesn't want to die, even with the burns on him. Holy crap. And I'm suppressed. There, I finally got him. Get away from my cogitator, you jerks. Thank you very much, Snake, and to you as well. I will spare you the singing of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, but have yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
I'm about to access that data crux. Tech Priest, I also... Give me...
Let me open some chests of goodies. It's Christmas after all. What would it be without opening chests of goodies? Right?
You cannot hurt me. On it. You cannot.
We can't get through that way. Interesting. Then we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. With fire. We shall cleanse the heretics.
Curse you, Inquisitor.
Die unclean. Tech Priest, you were right. The Plague Marines are destroying the Empyrean seals.
Destroyed seals are transforming into local warp gates. Explains the growing ratio of infestation.
I must destroy these... What are they? Immaterial pustules? Before it's too late.
Your head on a spike. For the
Inquisitor, your chances of successfully reducing the threat level on the entire ship have been reduced to 0.67%.
That does
is
seem
not
like
how you raise the
long
morale,
odds.
Tech Priest.
The Empyrean seals form a complex matrix on the Martyr. The destruction of the seals fractured the matrix, releasing a constant tide of demons onto the ship. At this rate, the Martyr has an 87.67% chance of turning into a demon engine.
I cannot allow a ship-sized demon engine to roam the sector.
Destroying the pustules on this subdeck might buy you some extra time.
Now I'm on a mission to destroy pustules. It's not a Christmas without pustule destruction, I always say.
charge. Sacred.
Of course, that means I'm not a very interesting conversationalist if all I'm ever saying is it's not Christmas without pustule destruction.
Die, Inquisitor.
There's only so much witty badinage you can have about Christmas pustule destruction.
Sweet suffering.
Burn!
Got another big bad over here.
Cannot hurt me.
Those big bads are starting to get a little bit tougher. Okay, a lot tougher. Oh yes, more pustules. It's just not Christmas without the pustules. I expect more bad guys up ahead.
You cannot hurt me.
His last words were, and I'm quoting here, "You cannot hurt me." Maybe it didn't hurt. In which case he spoke the truth.
Unclean.
Could kill him, but maybe I couldn't hurt him.
Sacred murder.
The Nurgle Dreadnought is taken care of. As is the Pustule.
Trust me. You.
We have a chest. More goodies. Because it's an ARPG, and we loves us our ARPG loot. And we've got a tab and a half of it. Come on! Plasma pistol and brazier. That's so close. I need like flamer and brazier, right? Yeah, hand flamer and brazier. I can start making better ones for myself. Nothing there, but there was one over here. With the Terminus Psalm, we will salvage the blues and the greens. And we'll see if we got anything useful from the purples. Plasma pistol and brazier. Dominion armor. Less damage reduction. Hit points. Movement speed. Deflect. Thunderbolt of authority. No, I think I like the one I've already got. Deconstruct those into their parts. Check the tech tree. What do I next want to do? That is enables combining archaeotech shards. I don't have enough of that for that to be worthwhile yet. I will want that eventually. I want both of those eventually, actually. That is increasing the chance of successful salvage by 30%. That's the one I want. That'll cost me 100,000 credits and 150 of this currency, whose name I can never remember. And we will head to the next mission location. Back on the Martyr again. Ah, the Children of Decay. Christmas cheer for the Children of Decay.
Inquisitor, are you absolutely certain about this?
Yes,
You
I'm
are walking into a
absolutely
trap.
certain about this.
Of course it is a trap. But at least I can kill that prophet and the whole war band. You know these creatures better than me, and you would do the same.
By the Emperor, yes. Charge into the middle of that toxic, unholy gathering and smash them to bloody pieces. Absolutely. But I am Astartes.
Caius
And
Thorne
I'm an
really
inquisitor.
loves life
I shall fear
and
nothing,
ending it.
for I am what they fear.
Let me taste your flesh. Unleash death.
Good old Plague Marines. I could sing "Have Yourself a Very Plaguey Christmas."
Perish, filth.
Chew on this.
Got everybody? Everyone dead? Everyone feeling okay? Except dead? Good, good. Gotta make sure you've got enough whoop-ass for everyone.
Such a fine trophy. Sacred sin.
The moment of retribution is here.
The moment of retribution is here. I'm not sure what I'm retributing for. There's a bossy guy over there. I'll get to him in a second. He'll just have to wait his turn. Sure, he thinks he's a big deal and doesn't never have to wait his turn. Well, this time he's going to wait his turn.
If I can't silence the alarm, I'll face some serious resistance. Not that I'm complaining. Captain, I need an update on that Chaos ship.
We are prepared for evasive maneuvers, but the ship has remained stationary. How did they find the martyr at all?
The ship was a nest of Nurgle before I arrived, and I have destroyed countless demons on the decks.
I had
All of
destroyed
them
countless
reformed
demons
in
on
the
the
warp
deck.
not long after the
Lots of
collapse.
Nurglings.
And this has drawn the attention of their god to the ship?
Something like that, yes. It must have been enough to allow Nurgle's plague sorcerers to find the martyr.
For chaos.
We have another bossy dude over there. We'll get to him in a sec.
Pray for death, mortal.
Flamethrowers for everybody.
I shall wear your cadaver.
Oh, actually, they don't get flamethrowers, they get flamethrowered. But that's pretty close to the same thing. Find the Prophet of Decay. Sounds wholesome.
Steel.
Sure he's a good religious fellow.
Unleash death.
Your tech priest asked me to convey a message. This is what I'm reduced to, an errand boy.
He is analyzing the data songs received from the martyr at the moment.
Ah, you do speak their language. Anyway, he asked me to warn you. 99.2% of the Empyrean seals have been corrupted by the plague-infested scum.
And the situation is really bad.
The way I see it, it leaves you with a much easier task. Kill that prophet, destroy the warband, and get to the chamber. For the Emperor!
Welcome to my humble abode, Inquisitor.
What do you...
Are you insane? I have a problem.
You are just babbling now. Bang, bang.
Clangs of special loot. Glorious. That sounds of regular loot. Not glorious, but they're fine. They're nice. Perfectly good.
Are you all right? What?
I have failed the
Come with me.
with the seal.
The...
Back to the ship. Blueprint Banner of Valor. Not the blueprint I'm looking for. Dominion armor. It's not it either. I mean, it's nice. Make no mistake, it's quite nice. Resistor shard. Tier 2. Secular shard. That's a secular shard tier 1, so that goes there. Tier 2. We will salvage the blues and the greens and see what we got left amongst the purples and golds. No. More hits. It's gained on kill. I don't like that banner though currently, so I'm going to stick with that. The Seraphim armor. I've been wearing this since like level 19. New one's level 47 and it's still minus 29 quality compared. The stats aren't an improvement on that. It's a chunk of hit points. Enraged state. Enemies within 5 meters are feared. I know that's good eventually. Because eventually you want to stack. This build wants to stack status effects, negative status effects on the mobs. And then do extra damage based on the number of status effects. Main implant. That's a lot of life. But less life as a bonus. Critical damage for the Thunderbolt of Authority. That's actually better, I think. Banner of Benediction. We will put away the League mechanic thing. It's used to lock in the buffs. The League buffs you get along the bottom left. There's a circle of like 5 of them. One for each of the colors of rarity. And normally they change randomly. But you can lock them in place for some number of missions. What we're looking for is hand flamer and brazier. We have plasma pistol and brazier. Not good enough. Next mission awaits. Off we go. I am, wherever possible, skipping through the storyline stuff. So, my friend doesn't get anything spoiled, but also because I've been through it a bunch and sometimes it can get rather long-winded.
I am approaching the stasis chamber again.
Cut through the chaos infestation and get to the psychic barrier. I'm on my way to the seals.
Give them no quarter.
Not only will I not give them quarter, I won't give them dime, nickel, even penny.
Tech Priest, I have found another.
They will
one
get
of those
nothing from me,
encrypted
and they will like it.
cogitators.
The previous data cracks proved to be a highly valuable source of information. You should access it, Inquisitor. Have you
This
understood?
perish filth.
Perish filth. Indeed. There was one over here. Probably not worthwhile picking up, but hey, it's not in my way to leave loot laying around unpicked up that I could pick up.
Savor the pain. Chaos gods.
I mean, it's loot, for God's sake. It could be awesome.
Chew on this. Honor me with your.
We have another bossy guy. So I leap in, I press my 1, 2, 3 button. Drop the ground burn on the big guy, and then the rest of them just get flamethrower action. They have to settle for merely being flamethrowered.
Sacred murder.
It's nothing personal. Just don't have time for everyone.
Kill the heretic.
I'd like to give everyone the individual attention they deserve. But it's tough.
She'll claim your soul.
The Emperor's light has found me.
I shall.
Die unclean.
Unleash death. Sacred slaughter.
Poor misguided chaos. All they really need is a good firm murder. I just hope that they will stop and think about the things they've done when they're dead.
Off with your head.
Burn, burn. I am ready to use. Do you?
And I'm going to AFK for just a sec and refill my cup. With holiday spirit. And I'm back. And I remembered to remove the AFK notice. I'm smarter than I look. But I'd kind of have to be, wouldn't I? None of those have any message for me. Anything special in the loot? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hand flamer and brazier. Less damage, less overheat, less good. Check the greens. One purple is a melt-a-gun. I don't use melt-a-guns. I've cut through hordes of nightmarish warp aberrations.
Talk to me, Magos. What do I have to do to wake up the Alpha Pariah from stasis?
My understanding is that the stasis pods are stored in a colossal shaft. You must activate the retrieval mechanism.
Corpse.
I wish.
And
I'm at the
cogitator.
cogitator. I will. How long?
This.
I don't.
It is.
I've used the cogitator. My next objective is to, and I'm quoting here, defeat the Great Unclean One.
Emperor, grant me strength during my greatest battle.
He is pretty great.
The seals are throbbing with sheer warp energy. What is happening?
The Alpha Pariah is real, and she is in danger.
I'm on my way back to you.
All right, we're going in on the Great Unclean One. Spoilers, don't watch.
She has banished the great. And with
All the loot. All the loot. I need all the loot and more loot. Give me buckets of loot. Baskets of loot. Bags. Boxes.
where am
Bushels of loot.
I am an inquisitor of you.
Except
Oh,
quite. I
Tech priest. Then we curses.
And that is the end of the base game. About level 50, if you just do mostly the storyline stuff. I did a couple of the side quest lines.
Inquisitor,
I felt them.
what happened?
I do like the cinematic effect. Dark and darker. It is, I just opened a tab with it, so I will check it out later. Doesn't ring a bell. But now that I have a browser tab open to it, I will look. I will give it a look for sure. Thanks. Ah, such a pretty purple color. It's got to be tough to accessorize when you're in the warp, though.
We received
Inquisitor, since you're
Inquisitor.
But we have.
If
I want to skip through that stuff, so... Ooh, look at the shinies. Banner of piety. Do I really look like I need additional piety? I'm the most pious son of a bitch. Wait, I'm not sure that works together. Most pious Asshole? No, no. Well, I mean, yeah, but no. Green will go there, sure. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see what else we got in the way of fat loot. Inoculator. Banner of Benediction. That's the heal one, right? Yeah. Gained on hit for every enraged token. Extra hit points. New Signum. In enraged state. Worth holding on to. Banner of Incandescence. This one looks better than the one I'm currently using, which is also a Banner of Incandescence. XP, Vulnerability Effectiveness, Reflect, additional vulnerability duration, and chance to burn on heat critical hit. Yeah, that's a winner. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner? I believe is the phrase that is commonly used. Inoculator, no. Signum. Enraged. I'll do that one too. Sage's Solace, Archaeotech Relic Sororitas armor. Big damage reduction, big resists, more hit points, damage bonus, and chance to stun against slowed or shocked enemies. Increased passion, damage for AoE skills. That actually seems, I'm going to wear that. See if I can re-roll the primary enchantment on that. I'm a little bit dubious, but we'll find out. Let's drop these. Drop those two in there. Salvage the blue, the green, the purple, and the relics. And we'll see if we can modify the Sage's Solace that we just got. I don't think we can modify the primary on it, but we'll see. We can. 94,000 a pop. But that's not of a special use for me, whereas the others are. Drum roll, please. Nope. This is unique enchant and cannot be rerolled. Right, that's what I expected, so. Curses, foiled again. What did we get in the way of crafting? We still don't have what we're looking for, the hand flamer and brazier. I joked so many times about calling it a brazier that now I keep calling it a brazier when I want to call it a brazier. Oops. Guess that's the kind of thing that happens. So we will now move... Well, should I move on to the... I will do the side quests instead of doing the expansion material. It all level adjusts. And you can also tune the difficulty. Rebellion on Dagnor Primaris. Where, of course, they've got a prophet of their own, because every planet's got its prophets. Crazy, right?
Captain Kavinsky reporting for duty, Inquisitor. I will be your liaison officer with the regional Astra Militarum headquarters.
I need a report, Captain. A brief one.
The current situation is volatile. We are in the middle of a counterattack, but the resistance is tougher than we expected. They have occupied a Vox station, and their propaganda could lead to a widespread rebellion.
I see, Captain. I will look into the matter.
Your support here is invaluable. The Emperor protects.
The hell? What?
Obey or die.
Sometimes I'm not entirely sure about what stuff provides cover for the guys I'm shooting at and what doesn't. But I've never had that problem with any of the other builds. So it may be the way that they're doing ground effects. Oh, big bossy guy. Yeah. Psychic dude. Let him burn. And he's dead.
Of retribution is at hand.
Remember not to stand next to the psychics as they explode because
Don't wait for saviors. We are Legion. We are the Hydra. You cut down one, two.
Oh, he's gonna blow. Aha, aha, didn't get me that time.
Of Prophet Kavax, your savior beyond.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
This
Blah,
is what
blah,
the
blah.
Vox
Prophet,
station is
blah,
spreading.
blah, blah.
Incoherent heretical chatter.
He's
Which
gonna
was the
explode.
world's
Don't run in and
trouble
grab the
word?
loot. Let him
Hydra.
explode.
Savior
And then run in
beyond.
and grab the loot.
Legion. I must silence this Vox station.
Let that be a lesson to you. Always let your enemies explode before you try to pick up their loot.
Down with the Imperium.
Because they lack the good grace to die in such a fashion to allow you to immediately loot their inert corpses.
Down with the Imperium. Smash the top.
They're just that kind of thoughtless scum, you know.
For the rebellion.
For the rebellion.
I'm ready for my trial of faith.
To be a slave. I spit on your Emperor.
That's just rude. I spit on your emperor. Dude, grow up. Spitting, what is this, the playground?
Down with the
Down with the corpse throne. We are Legion. The day of retribution is at hand.
Yeah, yeah.
The signal is
Standard,
getting stronger.
revolutionary,
The
blah,
station
blah,
must be
blah
close.
lingo.
Recoil unclean.
Now let's give this guy a good hello.
I spit on your Emperor.
Kill the heretic.
Be a slave.
There he was exploding finally.
Inquisitor, we humbly request your help. The planetary governor has ordered a full-scale counterattack, but the rebellious horde proved to be more organized than expected. We have suffered severe losses.
In a second. Can't you see I'm busy? These backwater planets and their officials. Oh, our planet's on fire. Everybody's killing each other. Yawn. I hit level 50. Dun, 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 dun. Added a new type of banner, the Banner of Vengeance. Alright, passives. We've got all of the defensive physical resistance passives. Next up, we'll go with the warp. Work our way up the warp. Tier 3. Shard. Sicarian. I don't think we have any of the Sicarians yet. No. Alright, anything here? Not that inoculator, the Signum. No, no. Nope. Mm-mm. Funny, that one's got 3 sockets, but the Archaeotech Relic has none. I will hold on to that because it has the 3 sockets. It's actually an increase. Chunky increase. I give up 2 passion, which is one of the character statistics. For AE damage, which is good. I'm going to try and turn that into something by re-rolling a couple of the affixes. Modify. Slow on poison does me no good. 2 grafting capacity means I can only make 2 changes, so I'd have to get lucky. Movement speed in exposed state. Now, loot quality, not much of a roll on that, though. But that's the last of the crafting capacity on it, so probably not. Yeah, not quite. Oh well, we gave it a shot, you know? Travel to the next location. Where no doubt more filthy heretic rebels await. The great thing about my job, we never run out of filthy heretic rebels. Chaos Marine filth, you know, it's never ending. So there's always, it's got job security. It's not all positive.
Field of war.
The hours
Another
suck.
day to serve the
Don't get
Emperor
dental.
with our lives. If only I could smash through the ranks of those filthy heretics.
Your day will come, Thorn.
You carry the Emperor's will, Inquisitor. Destroy the heretics.
Clear the rebel drop zones and kill the rebel commander.
For the Emperor!
Okay. I'll do that. We'll do the killing thing then.
Down with the Imperium! For the Emperor!
Demons
For the Emperor!
and rebels. Oh my.
I must die! For the Emperor!
Yes, I've got friends running around with me and they just keep yelling for the Emperor.
Take it like a man, Guardsman! For the Emperor! Charge! I said charge! For the Emperor!
Alright, I've cleared one of the drop zones. Wait for the batch of soldiers to drop in and say hi. That's the first one of what, 5 it looks like?
Now you'll
We're
pay,
going to be mowing down lots of rebels.
For the rebel! Now you will pay, scum! Ready to fight!
Ready to fight. Yes. Excellent. Fighting. Kill and probably die for the Emperor.
Onwards!
Good call.
Doppelganger Guardsmen!
Ow. Okay.
Ooh! Ooh! Take it like a man, Guardsman!
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor! Take it like a man, Guardsman!
Lots and lots of filthy
For the
rebels.
rebellion!
The moment of retribution is here.
Take it like a man, Guardsman! Imperial scum!
I don't call you rebel scum. Okay, actually, I kind of do.
Now you'll pay, scum!
So I guess it's kind of fair for them to call me Imperial scum. All right. I'm going to allow that.
For the rebellion!
That's two.
Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
More of our little friends joining the Holy Crusade.
Inquisitor, we have located a crashed...
Thorn, I want you.
The heretics.
For the Emperor! Die, maggots! Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
Perish, filth.
Yeah, I do kind of call him filth.
Die, maggots! Die! For the Emperor!
Die, heretic.
For the Emperor! Charge ice! Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
There's a bossy dude in there.
That will teach a lesson to all heretics parading as Imperial officers.
Exactly.
It was no ordinary heretic. I felt the stench of the arch enemy on him. I should search him.
Move! Move!
We've got a chest. Chest means goodies.
Die, maggots! Take it like a man, guardsmen!
Take it like a man, guardsman. Really. Put their chest in an out-of-the-way place.
Now you'll pay, scum!
Like they don't want me to get it or something. But not far enough away. Credits. And a few crafty bits. Now, if I was hoping for something stupendous, that was not likely, but
For the Emperor!
Perish, filth.
you gotta kind of hope. Alright, they got two more drop
For
zones
the Emperor!
that I need to clear out.
Ready to fight! For the Emperor!
Die, unclean.
Down with... Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
One more.
I spit on your Emperor!
Make sure that this
For the Emperor!
is cleared out. You know, maybe you could figure out
forces located.
you're on the wrong side.
Potentially useful assets, but their current
If you're in your
situation
military
is
outfit and you're
Immediate
fighting
action
alongside
required.
demons.
Move! Move!
Maybe you might want to rethink.
For the Emperor!
Kill the heretic.
Die, maggots, die! Now you'll pay, scum! Move! Move! Now you'll pay, scum!
Zug Zug, mission complete. Another one. We killed lots of dudes. Looks like the loot was mostly blue. That's worth looking at. No. Maybe. Well, it's got the same plugins. A lot of suppression. No Thunderbolt of Authority. No, it's nice, but the one I've got is better, I think. Hard to know for sure, though. I'm not conversant enough with the game stats to always make the right call. But then that's kind of the way I am with most of the ARPGs. The only one I really have a good handle on statistically is D3. A little bit better on Last Epoch. This one probably better than a lot of stuff in PoE.
The main routes are still blocked by the rebels. Our men have engaged them, but it could take a while until we can break through.
Death in the line of duty is the most honorable sacrifice. Send in more guards.
I can assure you that we will spare no fire or manpower to get through. However, we can't use heavy artillery. Otherwise, we will destroy the routes for our own troops.
This is no time for squabbles. Tell the PDF to press on. I will defend the sacred cogitator chamber as long as I can.
May the Emperor be your strength.
Hand Flamer and Rod. Not Rod, I need Hand Flamer and Brazier. So hard to get good help. Turrets, man, they are just really bad. They're bad for your health.
Recoil, unclean.
Lots of friends over here. Hey, I summoned up some Nurglings. The seasonal buff is back where I get Nurglings. They don't last very long, though. Still, who doesn't love an adorable Nurgling?
The moment of retribution is here.
Let's just use the flamethrower, a whole bunch of them in a row. Refreshing.
Recoil, unclean.
Murder, 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 murder. Today's menu, murder. Of course, to be fair, they are trying to kill me. So, not sure if that makes it self-defense or not. Basically, we're trying to kill each other. So, is that murder? If two guys are killing each other, can you arrest both of them for attempted murder?
Ready to fight!
Don't know what that icon means off the top of my little tiny head. Ah. They will defend that place. I see.
For the Emperor!
We are under attack. There we go. Okay, now I understand. I'm protecting the cogitator. Got it. Well, let's run over and hit the shrine.
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor! That was a nice warm-up, but we are still in the mire. Death to the traitors.
Death to the traitors, indeed. Couldn't have said it better myself. Death to the freaking traitors. Just take a quick lap around to make sure that I've picked up all the loot. Tell what my priorities are.
Take it for the Emperor! Move! Take it like a man, guardsman! At your command.
Any more you guys coming for the second wave here? We're waiting on you, guys.
Inquisitor, augury units detect a 44.5% increase in energy traces and locomotion signatures. 97% chance that this is the full force of the attackers, preparing for a final assault.
Gotcha. Okay. Roger that. 10-4, good buddy.
For the Emperor! Move! Move! For the Emperor!
That is a shitload of nurglings. Fortunately, they're not very smart, and they keep running into the burning ground I led down, so...
Now you'll pay, scum!
Guard, get down from there, please. They're just going to kill you.
For the Emperor!
Burn! Burn!
Rodlinger Guardsmen! For the Emperor!
I got them all with the orbital strike. I don't use that very often. I wanted to give it a shot. See, that's one. That guy was standing in an area where I couldn't hit him. It either landed in front of him or went right through him. See? I think that's because this is sort of a ground-targeted primary attack, which is different. See, they stopped there. My fire is going through most of them. There we go. It's a level up. Whoops, he's big. Oops, he's dead.
You are a true hero.
I am a true hero. He's right. I am. I'm sure you guys know that. You appreciate my deep, lasting, and abiding heroism. Mm-hmm. MMO hero. Not so much outside of that. warp resistance. What the stats looking like? You can get passion up to tier 2, I think. Well, there we go. Contempt and passion are both at tier 2. My resolve's still only tier 1. The battle for the power nexus was a bloodbath, but I finally faced the real enemy, the heretic Astartes of the Alpha Legion. These traitors are masters of deception and deceit, and the Prophet is a mere puppet in their hands. Really?
Inquisitor, this planet has been under quarantine for the past 2 centuries, since a necroplague decimated the whole population. I recommend you make haste.
Splendid news, Magos, as always. But the Emperor and the Prosanguine implant protects.
Imperial reconnaissance forces located. Potentially useful assets, but their current situation is terminal. Immediate action required.
For the Emperor! At your command!
Immediate action accomplished.
For the Emperor!
However, a lot of people want to play with them.
For the Emperor! Die, maggots, die!
Again, I don't think we need to innuate them by
The
calling
day
them
of
maggots.
retribution is at hand.
I think filth is sufficient. You don't have to go with maggots.
Wretched Imperium. Don't wait for orders. Don't wait for saviors. We are Legion. We are the Hydra. You cut down one, 2 will take its place.
Yeah,
These are the
we've
words
heard.
of Prophet Carmax. Your
Yeah,
savior
he stole it from Marvel
beyond.
Comics.
So, this is what the Vox Station is spreading. Incoherent heretical chatter. The choice of words is troubling, though. Hydra, Savior Beyond, Legion. I must silence this Vox Station.
At your command!
Oh, we got a bossy dude. Well, we'll just jump. And 1, 2, 3. And he's dead.
I'm ready for my trial of faith.
For the Emperor!
4 is a jump. 1 is a big ring of fire around me that does really large amounts of damage. 2 brings up a shield, which
For the Emperor!
gives me a whole bunch of extra temporary defense. And 3 is a banner I drop that lets me do a whole bunch more damage.
For the Emperor!
We have a cogitator.
According to this message,
I need to reach the entrance to the hideout,
Ready to fight!
where we will then no doubt go in and kill the rebel scum.
Time, maggots, die!
die, heretic.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Somebody He's shooting a big ground effect at me. Not a fan.
Now you'll pay, scum!
Ooh, Alpha Legion Sniper. And that's the guy my shot's not actually hitting. There it is.
Perish, filth.
I took care of him pretty quick.
For the Emperor!
Once my shots actually started, hitting.
Charge! I said charge!
I have reached the underground entrance.
Back to the ship.
Charge!
A quick little side trip for me to refill my cup. Tapestry of Vengeance achievement. Tapestry of Vengeance. High-class cultural. Tapestry of Vengeance. You do have tapestries, don't you? This is a castle. We do have tapestries. And if you're a Scottish lord, I am Mickey Mouse. We got another point in contempt. We are pretty contemptuous. Oh, an entire thing and a half full of loot. Uh-huh. That's a new one. There was one here. We will salvage the blues and greens. And we're only left with not real much. Not very much. Some hit points, more hit points. Sacred Right effectiveness. I have not been using my Sacred Right at all. It's kind of embarrassing. It's like the big class effect. I can turn myself into this sort of avatar of death and destruction, and I haven't really had too much. My regular levels of death and destruction have been appropriate for the occasion. Purge the Alpha Legion hideout. All right. Alpha Legion hideout. Purging commence.
Inquisitor, be careful down there. The Hydra is a slippery, treacherous beast. If we don't act fast, it will recover. We must cut off its last head. Kill the leader of the traitors.
I agree. These heretics betrayed the Imperium, and they must perish.
No rest. No forgiveness. Glory to the Emperor.
Repent!
Just gonna have to kill them all. Search the underground hideout. Well, we'll go this way. Flip a coin. Always take the route that allows you to pick up a little extra cash.
Recoil, unclean.
Just as a general hint, if you're going up against anything called the Inquisition, that's probably not great.
Die, unclean.
Although I don't think the Imperial Inquisition here has an auto-defay. Mel Brooks even managed to work the word auto-defay, or words auto-defay, into
The
his
Emperor's light has found
musical number for the Inquisition. Watch him burn, just watch him burn. He's burning, and he's dead. Must have been terribly frustrating for him. Running around in circles, watching me, not catching up and doing any damage. Excruciatingly burns to death. But it's okay. It's chaos. That guy appeared to be hiding in the corner, hoping I wouldn't see him. I don't think it worked. I am still searching the underground hideout.
Traitors. This heresy ends today.
Well, we're... Oh, damn it. Wanted to get over here and hit the shrine.
Great work, Inquisitor. You have cut off the head. Now, the body will die.
Curious. I felt like the creature wanted to die. His journal could shed light on the events.
Be careful. The dark knowledge that broke his mind could await you on those pages.
Ooh. Is it weird that makes me want to read it more? A little bit, yeah. I'm assuming we have some loot back here in the end, in the corner. If not, I'll just have to settle for killing some more Alpha Legion. Traitor. Legionaries. Looks like no, there was no freaking loot. No big boxes of loot? Wow. Disappointed. I don't think I was asking for too much. Take that loot. After all, I just freed a planet or a planetary system, or perhaps even a quadrant. The Dagnor system.
The Conclave has sent.
I have received word of your.
Yes, they think I'm awesome. Thank you. Hey, fat buddy. Thanks, Vorp. He beat you to it, fat buddy. The same to you, sir. Merry, fine Christmas indeed. I'm certain that's what he meant. We've got a Vorp back in the channel. And I got him playing this game. I will tent my fingers evilly and laugh. That's it. That's all I got with the evil laugh for the evening. Let us take care of the Dark Elder. It's a really solid ARPG. And if you wrap it around the inherent fun involved in Warhammer 40K, if you find 40K fun, and I do, then yeah, it's a really solid game. And only $15 now for the whole freaking game, except the latest character class. If it looks interesting at all to you in the past or present, now would be the time to buy it.
With establishing contact with the governor.
$15.
No. The raiders must use a Xena scrambling device. That was also the reason why we couldn't send you closer to the palace. At least I think that's what the tech priest told me in his lecture.
I'll try to get closer to the palace then. By the Emperor, an engine of pain.
An engine of pain.
Show no mercy. It is the pinnacle of the homunculized foul.
I will show no mercy. Good call. Got it.
That was the work of a mad genius. Even with my extensive knowledge of organic and...
These sentient...
We're picking up...
A once proud race degenerated into sadistic mongrels.
They actually hurt me a lot. Fortunately, I'm made of stern stuff. Well, I mean, ARPGs are generally have a lot of similarity. You know, so, I mean, you can go do things like slightly different. Like Grim Dawn plays at a more deliberate pace than any of the other ones, really. You can have a lot of interesting specific twists to a game, but the general gameplay is relatively straightforward.
Captain, I want you to...
What happened?
What sort of separates them is the flavor of the game, and this has got the Warhammer 40K.
Is this thing on?
And, you know, the more Warhammer 40K works for you, the better the game is. But it's a perfectly solid ARPG on its own.
Splendid. I am Lord Bertram Cordiano.
He is Lord Bertram Cordiano, it seems.
Politician, poet, and lover. I require help immediately.
You are addressing an agent of the Holy Inquisition, Governor.
Capital. Then you must be the perfect candidate for this task. These filthy Xenos are trying to break into my palace, and honestly, this ruckus is getting truly terrifying. They have these grotesque machines that scream and kill, and we are entirely powerless against them. Only a couple of flimsy barricades are left between them.
About 1, 2, 3.
One more? I've just killed one. I'll deal with them.
Engine of pain. What could possibly go wrong?
The Emperor's light has found me. The Xenos taint must be purified.
I do a lot of purifying. It's probably easier to do with, you know, a flamethrower than, like, you know, bleach. Where am I trying to go? Oh, I've cleared out half and we've got a teleport over here.
Teleport beacon in range. The wrath of the Emperor is upon you, Xenos.
The wrath of the Emperor is upon them. Guess that's me. Frankly, the Emperor isn't feeling very wrathy lately.
Dark Elder, how exquisite is my hatred.
That's a little creepy. How exquisite is my hatred. Really? Oh, bad guy.
How are you faring, noble Inquisitor?
That's another level for me. Let's just kill a few more because
Know the Xenos. Kill the Xenos.
I was hoping that there was a looty over box over here, but that doesn't look like it. Sad, but true. Oh well. We'll show them what for and return to our ship. Level 52. Unlock the perk Bulwark of the Faithful. And another passive skill point. Currently, the passive skill points are going into my resists. Captain
I
Dunwinter.
see you'll make
The governor.
all
The
speaking.
It is a
Good.
fine.
Loot, but it doesn't look like any of it is particularly noteworthy. Blues and greens get broken up into salvagey bits. The rest of it is significantly lower quality. Lower quality than what I'm using. 79. We might have enough for another tech tree entry. Let's see. We got... No, we need 250 for that one. We can do that one. Enables re-rolling the numeric values. Not that great. 150 for that. 75 for that, allowing us to remove psalms and architect shards. We've researched all of the first tier. We have 25,000 versus 200,000. We'll go with the cheap one. And I think we'll continue on this side quest, or series of quests, this side chain. Looks like 3 or 4 more missions. And then probably call it an evening after that. I most likely will not be on tomorrow for Boxing Day. Because of holiday spirits.
I have arrived at the former command center of the Planetary Defense Forces. Not much left to save here.
The Dark Elder are the masters of subterfuge and ambush. These inexperienced soldiers had no chance against them.
The dispatches mentioned a newly arrived commissar in charge of reintegrating.
Etheric triangulation subroutines identified familiar warp signatures again. A Drukhari webway gate is open in the area.
That must be the portal the Reavers used to transport their prisoners.
Here's the
That's
commissar.
Inquisitor. Lord.
Aren't you?
Ah.
What?
The Z.
Ready to fight.
Ooh, chest. I can't say no. It is an existential imperative that I open any chest that might have fat loot. That one had credits and a couple of dinky little crafty bits. But still, existential imperative. Burn, baby, burn, heretic inferno. Dark Elder. Gotta get rid of him as quick as possible. And that one as quick as possible. And we'll just give the others a nice, healthy dose of flamethrower, right?
She's waiting for you.
It's surprising the number of problems that a flamethrower can fix. Snow in the driveway? Flamethrower. Annoying neighbor? Flamethrower.
I'm ready for my trial of faith.
And, as always, have to open the box of loot. Again, credits and a few low-tier crafting mats. But we got a couple of unpleasant mobs over here.
See,
You have killed an incubus, Inquisitor, on your own. A part of me is glad.
And I have destroyed their portal, although it might have been too late. A homunculus has escaped. I suspect you already...
Yes, I do.
I'm on my way back.
Well, another mission completed, although the homunculus escaped. Not my fault. Just want to go on the record. They're filthy Xenos, and they cheat. Pretty straightforward. I mean, it is well established that they cheat. The loot has seemingly dried up. I mean, maybe it's because these are the side missions outside of the main storyline. But the loot has been unimpressive. Looks like 2 more quests in the lineup. I need to talk to Metrodora Thelema.
What is happening down there?
Instead of
That
Now we're on to our next mission. One more after this, I think. Oh, good. A Dark Elder flesh sculptor. Heard about suffering for your art, but I'm guessing they make others suffer for their art.
This is revolting. The Dark Elder truly went on a rampage in the Hive.
It's most unusual. The Drukhari are sadistic, insane torturers, but their raids are methodical, almost surgical in execution. This mindless massacre looks almost random. Something odd is going on.
I have a feeling that whatever pain catalyst is, it must be connected to this vile display of cruelty. I need to find that homunculus. You are living on borrowed time, Drukhari, but not for long.
Nope, I'm just gonna kill them all. Let Slanesh sort them out. Slanesh is the god they worship, if you're not familiar with the Dark Elder. Basically, the elves had sort of a branch of their people that got caught up in, because they're essentially immortal, they got caught up in experience in all of its varieties, pleasure and pain, and eventually it was so intense it brought a god into creation, Slanesh.
Send word to Lord Thys.
God
We've
of
run out of time.
pleasure and pain.
He needs to accelerate the rate of extraction.
Scryer Skulls couldn't find any significant proof of life in the area. There is, however, a strange anomaly in the motive force in the vicinity.
If the pain catalyst truly manipulates the life force, the anomaly could
I need
mark
to find the
location of that
homunculus.
machine.
I have found the Dark Elder Raiders. I have killed the Dark Elder Commander. Now it's just the homunculus.
These Imperial soldiers put up quite a fight to defend this Vox station. I'd rather access the logs to see the last few transmissions. The moment of retribution is here.
Oh, we've got a gold chest over there. I can't get... Can I jump through? Let's find out. Aha! They can't keep me from my prize. Ow. Okay. Lots of delicious clanks of the seasonal loot. I drew their attention.
have proven much more efficient than I expected, Ape. I wish we had more time. I could craft your pain-seared flesh into something more formidable, given your murderous talents.
I was formidable enough against.
This is a cruel word. So, it has come to this.
And the pain catalyst. I guess I have a clicky on that.
Magos, do you have any idea what this unholy contraption could be?
Biotelemetry measures point to one plausible explanation. These Xenox devices seem to collect pain, fear, vitality, and negative energies released during battles and other acts of violence. Judging by the picked recording of your skirmish, the machines could also transfer the accumulated energy to the Drakari to revitalize them.
That must be the reason why they have begun murdering the entire.
Triangulation is complete. I have the coordinates of the remaining pain catalysts.
Back to the ship.
The planetary... I have...
What is
your old...
the
There we go. Some higher tier with the sort of secondary loots. And that one goes there. Good, good, good. Salvage and plasma pistol and brazier. No, that's not what we want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, maybe you get what you need. Hand flamer and rod? No, we're looking for hand flamer and brazier. Brazier, god damn it. Do it as a joke too many times, and you start saying it even when you don't wanna. I wonder if these will get filled by other things when I buy them. Doesn't look like it. What's my current cash at anyway? 400K. I'll start selling some of my stuff. I like to keep 500K. You know, a nice buffer in case. And this should be the end of the Grim Harbor. The Grim Harbor should be the end of the Drakari Menace storyline, side story, and that will probably be it for me for this evening. Let me finish this up. For my ho-ho holiday stream. Don't worry, I'll be doing the exact same thing. Well, the game may be different. On New Year's Eve as well. So that's 6 nights from now.
Remember, Knight, that the existence of these pain catalysts
you see, I'm
is
not
a
a
sin
fan of
against the machine god. A
doing,
mockery of
quests
everything the Omnisire has taught us. The Auger scanners have
in the,
successfully detected their location. Destroy them all.
A task worthy
The
of
equivalent
my
of
mighty
session
war
play for
machine.
those of us who've played a lot of
Onwards!
Latro. So I'm playing a enormous, huge tank. A large mech, a walking tank, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. That one first, I think.
I split down the corpse to the loot.
Inquisitor, it is an honor to fight alongside you again. I have been wandering the Tenebra subsector for a while, employing my skills wherever they were needed. But this is where I belong, on the battlefield.
For the rebellion!
Gruesome war machines? What are these?
Unholy fusion of metal and flesh, fueled by torment. You don't want to know more, sir, I assure you.
The Crimson Wanderer will deliver you from your pain, creature.
I'm just a giver. I will deliver them from their pain.
This abominable contraption was no match for the Crimson Wanderer.
Careful.
No,
These are the Dark Elder, masters of terror and agony. And now they are ready to fight to their last breath. This task isn't complete yet.
Fear not! The blaze of the blessed furnaces and the thunder of my holy weaponry will banish these creatures from our world.
The Inquisitor must die!
Alright, next one is over in that direction. We'll just leave all these. Very nice for... given the weaponry on this thing, you could probably give him a lot longer than 20 seconds. There are a couple of different versions of this. There's a tank you get to drive, and then this is basically a super mech. You are overpowered for them, so at least like when WoW does this sort of stuff, they are kind of fun. There are too many games when they give you this alternate stuff. Guild Wars. They make it more difficult rather than something to have fun with. But it does have an Ed 209 feel, you are right.
Smash the tyrant! The Inquisitor must die!
Listen to me, worthless mortals. We are the Cabal of the Jagged Maze. We are the masters of the Nightmare Roads. We are the ones who turn wounds into reality. We take what we want. I will give you one final warning. What you have seen so far is nothing but a glimpse of our mighty armies. Lay down your weapons and come to me begging for mercy. Otherwise, you will perish miserably. And watch your precious worlds
I think
burn.
I'll take the perish miserably,
Leave
thank
this
you.
sector to us, and never return.
You guys want to play? You guys want to play hardball? Is that what you want to play? One more pain catalyst to go. if Pinhead from Hellraiser lived in the Warhammer 40K universe, and he might, he would be one of these guys.
My task is complete. My heart is filled with pride. If you don't mind, Inquisitor, I will remain on this planet until the Xenos threat has been eliminated. The Crimson Wanderer is clearly needed here. But you must know that I will gladly answer your call again at any time in the future.
And once again, the filthy Xenos have failed in their evil plots to be slightly more evil than we are.
You have a message from the...
I am very satisfied with the result.
Oh, she's very satisfied. How nice. Another level, 53.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, I have an assignment.
Yeah. Every time I finish one of your assignments, you give me another assignment. Maybe I don't want any more of your assignments, Helena Goslar. But I'm going to call it an evening here for the stream. I should be back on Tuesday and take tomorrow off, whether I feel up to it or not. I've earned one, you know. It's a little Christmas present to myself. But I'll be back on Tuesday for the usual bullshit. I'm not sure what I'll be playing. Maybe more of this. We'll see. I will announce, as usual, on Discord. But I'll be back on Tuesday between around 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. I hope you had some fun tonight. I hope your Sunday has been good. I hope your holidays have been good. And yeah, I know, tomorrow's Boxing Day, so hopefully you have it off. I can't believe anyone would make you come in on the day after Christmas, but some companies are assholes. And you might have an actual job that requires someone to be there 24/7. So that exists too. Regardless, I hope your upcoming week doesn't suck. I'll be back in 2 days. Have a great Christmas night, and I'll see you next time. Night, guys, and ciao for now. Night all.